Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 156, and today is our lesson number 31. We are at problem number 31 on page number 156. Please turn to it. Problem 31, it says Lucy invested $10,000 in a mutual funds exactly 3 years ago. So we have invested $10,000 exactly 3 years ago. Then they go on to tell us that at the end of first year, the fund is up 10%. The value of the account increased by 10% during the first year. It increased by another 5% at the end of the second year, and then it was down 10% at the end of the third year. The question simply is, how much money do we have in the account at the end of the 3-year period? What is the value of the account today? Which is same as what's the amount, how much money do we have in the account at the end of the 3-year period? The simplest and the easiest way, the quickest way, is to realize that we are interested in the relative difference, not the absolute difference to start out with. We have to let's first figure out the actual percentage change from the beginning to the end. One more time, let's find out the actual percentage change from beginning to the end instead of worrying about $10,000 right now. So let's pretend that we invested $100. Because $100 is a very nice number to work with when we're dealing with percentages. So at the end of first year, our $100 becomes $110 because we are told that the account was up 10% at the end of the first year. The following year, at the end of the second year, we will have the $110 that we started out with plus 5% of $110. Because we are told that at the end of the second year the account is up 5%. So we just have to figure out what is 5% of $110. So let's find out here. We know that 10%, if you want to find out 10% of anything, and if it ends in a 0, all you have to do is knock out the 0. So 10% of 110 is $11. Therefore, it's $11. Therefore, 5% must be half of 11. 5% must be 11 over 2 or 5.5. So we'll end with 5.5. $5.50 is what we earn at the end of the second year. So it ends up at $115.50. $115.50. So that takes care of the end of the second year. Then by the end of third year, it is down by 10%. 10% of 115. 10% of 115.5, strictly speaking, should be 11.55. I'm just going to pretend it's 11.5 approximately. So 10% of 115.5 is 11.55 or 11.5 if you like. So we subtract 11.5 from it. That's it. So we started out with $100. We ended up with $104. In other words, our account is up 4%. That's the net gain, 4%. By virtue of having gone 10% and then another 5% and down 10%, by the virtue of those three activities, the net change in our account is 4%. It's up 4%. So we have to figure out what is 4% of $10,000. 4% of $100 is $4. Therefore, 4% of $100 is $4. 4% of $1,000 would be $40, and 4% of $10,000 would be $400. Well, again, one more time, what we did is 4% of 100 is $4. Therefore, 4% of 1,000 would be 4 times 10, and 4% of 10,000 would be 4 times 100, or $400. We're looking for the answer choice that comes closest to $10,400. Let's look at the answer choices, and you will find that the first one says 10,350. That's too far off. The only thing that comes closest to 10,400 is answer choice B. And the reason we are off by $5 is because we dropped that 5 here. It should have been the 10% of this amount should have been 11.55, not 11.5. We subtracted 11.5. It should have been 11.55. Hence the discrepancy of $5. Anyway, we're looking for answer choice that comes closest to 10,400, and the one that comes closest to it is answer choice B, as we said, 10,395. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.